it must not be working. So how about that? Can you hear me now? Blah, 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 blah. Can you hear me now? Test, test, test. I guess the mic setup didn't work right. I'll have to figure that out. Woohoo! Okay, well, let's start again then. Welcome. My name is David Vaughn, and I am the Entrepreneur's Geek. It's midday. I meant to start this a little earlier, but I got trapped up. So, anywho, what are we grabbing? So I'm just doing some random work. Thought I would do a little Periscope session while I'm sitting there, or sitting here, doing some random work. Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you here. And I'm here to help answer your questions, if I can. And if I can't, well then, I'll see if I can direct you in some place that I can get you answers to your questions. How about that? Does that work out? Is that a deal? How's everybody's day? Where are you Periscoping from? Kimberly, I know where you're from, so you can let everybody else know. Good music. Yeah, Jason Mraz. Love Jason Mraz. It's a little loud though now, probably. Louisiana, Sanford. What's up, Louisiana and Sanford? Is that Sanford, North Carolina, or Sanford, Florida? He's your fave. Nice. Yeah, I don't want to have him too loud because that'll drown me out. So let's do a little self-promo while we're at it. Why don't you let everybody know Turkey? Wow. I think you are absolutely my first person from Turkey. I can't guarantee that, but I don't really recall having somebody from Turkey joining me on a Periscope session before, so welcome and thanks for showing up. Let's start it off with a little self-promo. So, you know what, guys? Let's get some followers for you if you don't have them. Why don't you let everybody know what you do and something like that. It's not all about me. It's all about you. Thank you, Genie in a Bottle, for following me. You see it popped up. I've got a little notification on the side. My ear is still clogged. So I only hear half of Jason Mraz right now. And I'm not going to keep much. I'm not going to keep Jason Mraz on very long, honestly. Because while I do enjoy his music and I do enjoy what he provides, sometimes I just need something a little bit more fast beat to keep the medicine, keep the workflow going. If anyone can tell me what they think this is, if anyone can tell me accurately what this is, I will send you what this is. How about that? I will send you if you want it. And I've taken so long to drink it, it's gotten a little cold. So there's a hint. It is hot. Cur. It's not cur. I don't know what cur is. Nope, not apple cider. Abstract artist specializing in interior design. That's awesome. Children's book. Oh, that's great. Turmeric and no. Juice. No. Chai. No. But close. Close. Is relish the underrated condiment? I don't know. I'm not a big relish fan. At least not carrot smoothie. No, it is not a carrot smoothie. I'm not gonna drag this out. It is tea. But you got to be specific about what type of tea it is. Yerba mate. And did I see Australia or the Amazon? I think I saw Australia. G'day. It was G'day, so it would have to be Australia. Peach. Nope. Okay, here's what it is. I won't drag it on. It is tea. Australia. Welcome, Australia. Who is it? It's not my... Oh, okay. Bill Moore. It is a mix of Pu'er, there we go, Pu'er, and, which is a Chinese tea, and Kabuse green tea, which is Japanese. It is a mix. and it's got a little bit of coconut oil, and it's got, yeah, I loved Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'm an 80s kid. Actually, I was an 80s teenager. It's got a little bit of coconut oil and a little bit of, well, this is just regular non-salted butter because I ran out of the really expensive, too expensive grass-fed cattle butter. So anyway, I love the 80s too. So why do I drink this tea? Well, for a couple of different reasons. One, it's got a tremendous amount of caffeine. The pu'er part does. Oh, a huge amount of pu'er, of caffeine to it. So you actually have to steep off. The first steep, I don't drink. I just pour it out because that's where 90% of the caffeine is going to go. But so I do it for a power boost caffeine kick. But pu'er tea is also supposedly supposed to help with weight loss. Now, whether or not that works or not, I don't know. So I decided I would give it a try. It's not that bad. It's very earthy. I used to drink coffee, and coffee just... honestly, I drank it, but I really don't like coffee. So, anywho. So that's what that is. So that is pu'er tea with kabuse green tea and coconut oil and a little bit of butter. And you boil it up or you steep it, and then you mix it in. And then I've got a blender, a little Ninja Bullet. And I blend it up, and it gives it a nice little frothy head like a pint of Guinness. So that's what I think I'm drinking when I'm drinking it, because I'd much rather be drinking the Guinness. But I will tell you, if you're a fan of Guinness, 2 cinnamon sticks and a gallon of water. Wow. A gallon of water? All at once or throughout the day? Because I drink a lot of water. I don't drink any sodas much anymore. I used to drink a lot of Mountain Dew. Thank you. I love my shirt too. Used to drink a lot of Mountain Dew. Like a lot of Mountain Dew. Like when I was a teenager, like 16, 17 years old. Throughout the day. Okay. Well, you gotta ask. And yes, Mountain Dew is my fave too. However, it's not good for my cholesterol. It's not good for a lot of different things. And as I get older, I can't metabolize the sugar like I used to. So here's a typical breakfast I used to have when I was like 16, 17 years old. Fruit Loops. I would take chocolate chip Chips Ahoy cookies and crumble them up on top of the Fruit Loops, and then I would use Mountain Dew as the milk. And that's what I would do. Keep the apples and cinnamon in the pitcher. Oh, so you put the apples and cinnamon in the pitcher. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, I'll have to give that a try. Thank you. Is that one of the 80s t-shirts? I think I get it in the 90s. I've had it for a long time. A long time. If I'm not mistaken. I've actually got a couple. And one of them I can't find. 4 pounds in 4 days. Oh my gosh. So is that all you had was apples with cinnamon and the water? You didn't, did you, I'm assuming you ate something else, because I would have to eat. Because while I want to lose weight, I don't want to die. And I would fear I would die. Low carbs. I do pretty low carbs. I don't really consume a lot of carbs. Let's see. Oh, gotta look at something. That would make us sad. Yeah, it would make me sad too. I wouldn't want to do that. Can you fit your fist in your mouth? No. No. The fist is too big. Sorry. But thanks for asking. Can you? You know what? I don't want to know that. Because I don't know why you would do that. Yeah. Oh, okay. And you're the queen of jazz. So you like jazz? It's a detox water. You can Google all about it. Oh, okay. I do the cabbage detox every once in a while, the cabbage soup. What do I do for a living? So I work for a telecommunications company that, and I do the marketing. Actually, I do a lot for them, but I do marketing for them. And they're a wholesale. We sell to wholesale and enterprise and medium-sized business. And then I am a sidepreneur, building my own biz on video marketing and all sorts of other stuff. That's gross. What's gross? The cabbage diet? Oh, thank you for the follow, Angel. The interior artist who's writing the children's book. So while everybody's here, make sure you promote yourself. You know what? Let us know what it is that you do. I was watching somebody else. Somebody was telling me they wanted me to watch a... thank you, Red Star. John. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So anyway, yeah. Oh, the cabbage. You don't like the cabbage? I like cabbage. So it works. It works for me. Did that in the 90s. It still works. I don't do it often. Like the cabbage soup, and all you eat is the cabbage soup. I'm standing now at my stand-up desk. Yes, bazinga. Bazinga, bazinga, bazinga. So, I'm trying to think of what else. Because I'm not really doing much work. I'm actually talking to you guys. I was trying to come up with some questions, and then a month. Wow. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty. Oh, I can't remember the rest. Brain fart. Well, anybody else think that show's kind of getting old now? I think it's about time for that show to Sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. There you go. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. I think it's about time for that show to take a siesta. That's what I think. It's been on for a long time. It's still good, but this last season got really silly. They've ventured away from the original concept, which shows got to mature. I understand that. Any tips on how to expand your reach? Yes. There's 2 more years left. Excuse me. So to expand your reach, could you let me know where you're trying to expand your reach to? And anybody else, you're more than welcome to chime in as well if you have advice for questions on such stuff like that. Like I say, it's not about me. It's about everybody. And while we're at it, I'm going to switch up Jason. I'm going to find something else. So you were asking about expanding your reach. Expanding your reach where? How? What? Not how, but where? In a small town, some art career, nook. Geek out on Infusionsoft. Yeah, we can geek out on Infusionsoft. I'll be in Infusionsoft in a little while. We got some campaigns I gotta build up. Reach. So, where are you online? What have you see? That's a really large topic. Facebook, Instagram. Okay, Instagram's awesome. I will say, if you have not heard of Sue B. Zimmerman, she is like the queen goddess of knowing how to build a business on Instagram, and she's really, really awesome at it. As for Facebook, there's Amy Porterfield. She is awesome as well. And see, the thing about Facebook is it's changing so much, though. But you definitely want to have a presence. You don't want to be absent of it, especially something like that. But make sure that you've got your make sure you've got your your map of goals done. And so by that I mean, what is the big goal that you want? So with your campaigns, they should have the goals and how does it flow into. Do you have a website? Because if you have a website, is your website set up correctly? Yep. Yeah. So the what you want to do. Okay. So here's a big piece of advice. Is what you want to do is you always want an initial main goal to be to get prospects, visitors on your list. So I'm assuming that you've got an email service provider, whether it be Aweber or MailChimp or Constant Contact or Entreport or Infusionsoft or whatever. I'm assuming that you've got that. So the way to control the relationship, the way to build the relationship and to maintain control of it is with what you have absolute control over. And the only thing that you have absolute control over is your site and your list. You don't have control over anything social because everything can change. Google's search algorithms, they can change. That's always what you want to do. You want a common focal point. So anything that you do, anything that you promote, any post that you put out, any Instagram post that you put out, any video that you do, when people visit your website, pop your website up in here and I'll go look at your website. Or you know what? Tweet. My Twitter handle is in my bio of Periscope. And you may be able to tweet to connect David. I don't know. I changed my Twitter handle. It's I am David Vaughn. But if you tweet me your website, I'll go take a look at it. I don't know if you need to. I don't know if you need to do that. I mean, you can build a really good presence and do lots of different things. And because a website build up, I made a Periscope page for my recordings on my site. Cool. I did. So I don't know if I haven't seen your site, but there are things you can do to tweak your site that are not a complete revamp, because a complete revamp is really, really, really taxing. It's folk art under a pseudo. Okay, well, just tweet it to me, and I can take a look at it, and let you know. But you should definitely be neworleans-paintings.com. Okay, let me go take a look at it. Talk amongst yourselves. Where's this? There it is. Was it paintings? -paintings? Okay. Okay, yes. So your site has, okay. So your site looks very, very pretty. It looks exactly like a picture. I see a picture of you. I see a picture of artwork, but I have no idea if that's your artwork. I have no idea when I come to this site what you want me to do. And what you should want me to do is you should want me to be getting on your list for something, okay? So either there's with a website, and Kimberly Gosney is a whiz-bang with websites. And so Kimberly, if you're still here, make sure you two connect. So tap on something, follow each other, or Twitter each other or something like that, because Kimberly really does really, really well with building websites. I can build websites, but it's not what I do, and it's what she does, and she does wonderful for it. but there are, I know the structure, so I can give you that bit of advice. So the above the fold, yeah, I see you. I saw you pop up. You two connect, Kimberly. So reach out to her, or Angel, you reach out to her, or whatever, to discuss the website. Because I don't think that you really. It's not that you need a revamp. It's more that you need to just you need to structure it better. There you go. No problem. But the above the fold. So if you don't know what the above the fold is, and I know I'm holding this and that doesn't really, but think of it like above the fold is like, think of it like a newspaper. So when you get your local town newspaper, or you get the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal or whatever, it's folded, right? Okay, so there's a top, but it's all the front page, and there's a top portion of it, and then there's the bottom portion of the front page. And so when you pick the paper up, you're always looking at the top portion. You know, it's got the Wall Street Journal, and it's got the really big headline, and that's what's selling the paper and everything. Well, you need to think the same way with that. Okay, and that's called the above the fold. So think of your website being the above the fold area is like what everybody could see, no matter what kind of device that they would be coming to your site on. And yes, your site needs to be mobile friendly, and I have no idea if it is. But on your above the fold, we need to know who you are, what you do, and more importantly, what you can do for me. And the biggest, most important is, what do you want me to do? So you want me to sign up on your list. And once I'm on your list, then that's where the relationship can really start to build and everything. Because you've got very little amount of time. The other thing I would do is I would make sure that if you're not doing Facebook ads and you're looking into doing Facebook ads, you need to put a pixel on your website. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do. Okay. So, yeah. So if you've got the pixel, then that's working for you. You've got something, twitterbuttons.com, that's dead down at the bottom. You need to get rid of that. Sign up. See, and sign up for Angels Collectors newsletters. It's really, really small. And I'm not going to notice it. I'm going to pass over that. And that's not going to help you. It needs to be up at the top. Your imagery, like I'm saying, your imagery is great, but it's not working for you. It doesn't need. It doesn't need to be on the